Hi, good evening. A draw is better, of course, than a defeat. But tonight, are you happy with the performance of your team? And I would like to ask you also what happened with Samu at the end. He was crying.
I would say that I'm not happy with the result, but in terms of performance, okay, maybe wasn't the best performance of the season. Totally agree on this one. But if you speak about willingness and desire, I think everybody gave their maximum. When you generate that much and you concede just two shoots from 20-25 meters, the action of the goal, and the shot from half pitch, the second one, I think at the end you have to accept the results for how it is. Of course, a win is better than a draw, but a draw is better than a loss. It's an important point that move the table and still give us the opportunity to go in the last match with all the scenarios open. Last season, in a similar game like this, in a very cold place in Riga, we lost a point that could make us qualify directly. So hopefully the point of tonight will give us the right boost and the right points to qualify directly for the top 8. As I told you, with the main target to skip the two next matches of the playoff, because I think it's really important. About Samu, I already mentioned earlier in the previous interviews, Samu is a great player. He's a guy that has a lot of expectation on himself. He's a player that get mad at himself even when in the training sometimes you do a funny activation. So you can imagine when he's about missing a penalty, what could be for him emotionally. I think the reaction of the team says a lot. So the situation is already over. The next penalty, the ball will be again in his hands. He will have the time to put the ball on the penalty spot, take a breath, and to put the ball in the net. So there is no any question, there is no any doubt in this part. Mistakes are part of the game, and again, from now on we are already in the Gil Vicente mood. The preparation is already on, so let's move our attention and our energies into the future.
Any translation needed for Czech press?
Tlumočení pro česká média? Ano.
Okay, we move on for the second question.
My musíme tlumočit. We need to translate.
But no one needed. So...
Jsou tady česká média, která potřebují tlumočení do češtiny, když tak zvedněte ruku, prosím. Okay, so only English is fine.
Thank you. Carlos, Joe?
I missed two questions, if I'm allowed. The first one, Diogo Costa said that the main problem today was maybe the lack of patience in the last third near the box of the opposite. Do you agree that's the problem? And the other question is, any problem with Froholt, because we saw him leaving the pitch with difficulties?
Yeah, I told you, I think we didn't attack with the quality that usually we have, but a bit the pitch, a bit the circumstances, a bit the emotions and the desire to be back in the game, and as well the fact that the effective time has been very low, because every goal kick we play all the game with I think 3 or 4 balls around the pitch. And nothing to blame against our opponent, but I think this one should not be allowed to play with this waste of time, and there are tools enough to make things right since the beginning. So I think putting everything together wasn't an easy match, but for me what I will bring away from this game is for sure the point that I'm happy to go home with 1 extra point, and as well the spirit and the desire of the team that has been great, the participation of everybody, and I think today with dropping a little bit of this desire, we were going to lose the game 100%. We should not forget that this team conceded just 2 goals in the league, so we generate a an incredible amount of opportunities. I think we finished with expected goal almost of 3, conceding nothing. So as I said, we need to accept the results. A good point, a good reaction, and now our head and our focus on Gil Vicente. Yeah, about Vitor, we need to check tomorrow. He's going to be. We are going to make an MRI tomorrow to see what is happening. He was in pain for sure. So, but it's something that needs to be assessed tomorrow.
Record.
Hello, Coach. Pedro Moraes, Record. You mentioned the waste of time that Victoria Pleasant put in the game. Was that the reason why you were complaining at the end? Because there was only 5 minutes of stoppage time. And was that the reason that you were complaining at the end? And I will also like to question you about Samu. You said that you were going to give him the ball next time. But the truth is, he had never missed a penalty before. Now he missed 2 in a row. Is there going to be any kind of extra work with him on the mental side for him not to feel anxious maybe in the next time?
No. So about the complaint, I think 5 minutes in the second half and 3 minutes in the first half. I think just for the penalty, it was more than 4 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Plus all the time that they lost for every goal kick. As I said, we played with 3-4 balls around the pitch, and in one UEFA competition, I'm so sorry, this one cannot be the standard, because at the end it's a shame for the game, for how the game went, and for the show that wasn't the best one, because I think the people that today came here to see the game, they took a lot of cold, and they see very few times the ball on the pitch. That was my complaint. About Samu, of course he's a very important player, but we should not forget that he's quite young kid. He has on his shoulder an important responsibility, and I think this type of moments and emotions are something that are a good lesson to learn in his journey, because for sure I wish him to score a lot of goals and to play many years, and I have no doubts about this one, but for sure will be moments where things goes wrong, and I think he has the shoulder big enough to turn the page already, and to move on, plus the fact that he has a full team that loves him, a full technical staff that support him, so I don't see any problem at all. The supporters as well, they love him, so as I said, it's just to be calm, go through this difficult and painful experience, to learn, to move on, and tomorrow we will have the shoulders 2 centimeters wider.
Marcel, any more questions?
Good evening. I want to ask, was the cold weather a big problem for your team, or it did not affect to your game?
It was one element, but I think it wasn't a problem at all.
Ok, obrigado.
Obrigado.